Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. This is Growing Wisdom, and we are talking late fall gardener's calendar. Some of the things that you can do around your yard this time of the year. It will really depend on exactly where you are, whether you can accomplish some of the things I tell you, but for most of you, you should be able to do most of these chores. Let's start with chore number one, the lawn. So, in the latter half of the fall, you begin to notice some of those patches of the lawn that may have had some damage. So we have some damage here on our lawn. It's actually from the mower, believe it or not. It's been so wet that the mower did some damage. I want to repair that. And the latter half of fall is still a good time across much of the country to repair some lawn damage. So the damage isn't that bad here with the lawn, so we don't have a ton to repair, but we're just going to even this out a bit. If you have snow on the ground, obviously you can't do this. And if it's very cold, you can still repair the lawn, but the seed may not germinate until the following spring. So one of the things you want to do is take some great lawn soil, spread it over the area that you're repairing. So in our case, we have some divots from the tires. So I use the back of my steel rake just to even it out. You'll notice some of the grass comes through, and then we're going to just plant some seed right over this. With a small area like this, you can just spread the seed. Remember, more is not better. I like to cover the seed with a little bit of peat moss. Helps keep the moisture in there. Keep it evenly moist for the next 7 to 10 days. Wait till the grass comes up, and voila, your lawn is repaired. So look at this Joe Pye weed. It's absolutely enormous. It's got some of these seed heads. And by the way, if you let these continue to float around, you're going to get a lot of this stuff to seed in. So I want to get this out of here as well. We're going to go down to the base of the plant, and we're literally going to just cut it at the base. So get a nice sharp pair of shears. And this has become very woody by the end of the growing season. Some perennials are kind of attractive to leave up, but others like this, I really don't want this sitting up there all winter long. It's just not the most pretty of plants. So after you're done cutting, you can just lift this up and haul it away into the compost pile. While you're doing your chores around the garden, take a moment to enjoy the light as it filters through the flowers of the late fall grass. So fall is a great time to plant bulbs, whether it's daffodils, shinondoxa, perhaps you want to plant some crocuses, some tulips, whatever you plant, even put some colchicums in if you can find them this time of the year. By the way, that's the fall blooming crocus, and take a look, it is gorgeous in the fall. So when you plant the bulbs, just be sure that you plant the root side down, pointy side up, follow the instructions. You'll be rewarded next spring. If you still have tender vegetation out in the latter half of fall, a piece of burlap works real well. You can cover it at night, and then in the morning uncover it, and your plant still looks pretty good. You can also use row cover. So of course, fall, you may have additional projects going on, non-garden related, like painting the house, but we're moving some things around. Fall is a great time to move a plant from there to here, and we've got a hosta over there. It's too close to the rhodie as well as the sky pencil holly. We want to move it over to here. So this is a little bit of a gap. We'll put the hosta here. That will fill this spot in, and then we'll leave our open spot for something much smaller that won't interfere. So fall is a great time to move and divide the hostas. So you see this big hosta here? This is too big. I want to divide it into 2 pieces. Simply, we're going to take a saw blade, cut right down the middle. We'll get 2. One goes in one spot and one goes in another. Don't be afraid of this. You're not going to hurt the plant. Just cut right down the middle. We've taken 1 and created 2. So there you have it, some of the outdoor chores to do in the latter half of fall. Inside, you should really be slowing down on the watering of your plants. Plants tend not to need as much water. In the latter half of fall, there's not as much light, so they're not growing as fast. Also, I tend to cut back on any feeding of plants around the November time frame, and I hold off until spring to give them some food. Let your plants inside rest a little bit. Give them a chance to kind of just go dormant. Finally, if you're walking around your yard or perhaps taking a walk in the woods and you find some evergreen branches, give a few a snip, bring them inside. Come back every week. We've got over 550 videos here at Growing Wisdom.